So my name is Herman Brown. People call me Hermithy, and I'm 24 years young.
Who are you?
Uh, I would say I'm a guy that's consistent with making clothes and an athlete at the same time.
My name is Richard Major. I'm 27 years old.
Who are you?
Um, I would say I'm a man of many things. I feel like I've lived 100 lives already at 27. Athlete, make clothes, make sure I take care of my family and my brothers. Yeah, a lot.
For real.
All right. So when did you guys start the brand?
Go first. What
You
year
want
was
me?
that?
You want me to go first? It was at
2020?
like when
COVID?
COVID. Yeah,
Right around COVID.
when COVID hit.
But we both had individual brands before we came together.
Okay, yeah. So tell me about that. So like, what kicked it off? Like, what led you to one start your individual brand? And yeah, each of you can go like one at a time.
Okay.
Individual brand for me, my brother, one of my older brothers had a clothing brand when I was in high school. So he'd always make clothes, bring them to me, stuff I could wear under my game jersey, stuff like that. So as I got older, I'm like buying clothes, making clothes. So that's kind of how I got into that. So
What was the name of his brand?
one up.
And then you said, what was the question again?
So like what? So you each had your individual brands
Oh, okay.
before. So yeah, what led you to originally start down that path?
Well, straight out of high school, I was in an art class like my senior year, and then like my teacher, he had like a little, it was like a stencil or just a shirt, and then I had did like the Michigan piece, and I always had named it U Natural Worldwide, and I was only like sticking to Michigan,
Yeah.
so I did the mitten in the
Yeah.
lake, and then after that, it just went from there.
So what? Tell me about. It was called You what? Sorry.
U Natural,
You.
YU, and then Natural
Yeah.
Worldwide.
So what was the meaning behind that?
Just like being yourself naturally. Like the world put it like you could be yourself, but I'm telling you, it don't cost nothing to be yourself. You know.
Um. Oh my god. It was. So you started that, and what year was that?
I say 2019. That's when I graduated high school.
Okay. Who like in your early days was somebody that inspired you to do that? Would you say?
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
Billionaires. What is it? Billionaires Club.
Millionaire Boys Club.
Billionaire Boys Club. Yeah. BBC. But yeah, I couldn't afford it like in high school, but I just and he was like influenced with like Adidas a lot, like with the Samoas
Yeah.
at the time, and then he made like his own little version, especially right now, like with the jellyfishes. Them is OD overly, but Pharrell Williams top one for sure.
Dude, and then, like in the music space too, I feel like he doesn't get like he's behind so many hits and people don't even realize it.
Facts.
Like just producing and in the dark, dude, he really influenced the music culture like crazy.
Yeah, Pharrell got hits.
I just saw this just last week, 2 weeks ago. It was he was like partnered with a college and he was listening and like critiquing their songs. And there was this girl, I think her name's like Maggie Rogers or something. But like he's like, this is a banger. And then like 2 or 3 years later, she ended up becoming like pretty famous and stuff. And it's just like
It's hard.
I feel like people like him have such a. I feel like he's like the PC version of Kanye, like as far as like
I
creativity.
say the new generation, like of him, I don't want to like compare him, but like Lil Yachty, like he
Yeah.
be behind a lot of like female songs and then like swag and like
Yeah.
all type. Like I definitely compare those two though. Like
Yeah, no, it's just cool to. There's a lot of people in the music industry, especially who like you don't necessarily see exactly all that they're doing and how they're influencing the culture.
yeah,
Okay, so then how did you guys meet and start the brand? What year was that? How did that come about?
how we started the brand was crazy. Like so, I already was making clothes, and then he was kind of making clothes too. He was with another brand called Mastermind. That's what really pushed me because like in Mastermind, like he was like in it, like making the designs. Like he had that like that swag for just making digital designs. And at now it's like it's kind of like overly like everybody just think they can make a design, get a manufacturer. No, like we really was making everything like at the start. Like that's why we trying to move away from vinyl now. But I'm gonna get back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
His mind like it was easy, like him making like design. Like we got so many designs right now in the vault, but
I love that. I do too, honestly.
yeah,
Like it feels good to just have shit locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Here, keep going. I want to put this shit
all right. But yeah, so long story short, Masterminds they ended up damn near kicking them out, and I don't know why. We're not even gonna speak on it because we moved past it, and I don't know if
But
they
you saw
even.
that. So you saw that what he was doing with that.
Yeah. So like,
And
all right. So we was on the same basketball team. We ended up staying with each other, and then after we ended up standing with each other, like one day we was just mixing our designs together, and I was always pushing be yourself, and he was always pushing the 4, which is like forever, like whatever. So we just put it together, and then it ended up being a banger, which just ended up being be for you, so you can be yourself forever. So that's the meaning behind the brand. You natural worldwide is be yourself forever.
what year was that?
That would be, I say 2020 when we moved in COVID during COVID.
Yeah. So between 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. COVID times for me and my brand was crazy. Like I kind of like stopped. So I started my company in 2017, and like I started as like a photographer doing freelance photography videos and stuff, and then I wanted to like have like a brand. I wanted to do like a travel company originally because Wolf means wander, outdoors, live free.
That's hard. I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I dropped out of college and got it tatted on me.
That's hard.
And that was a crazy day. I was supposed to take an exam, and like I just had this feeling to like just get out of there and just go all in with it. And it's super spontaneous. Sometimes I make impulse decisions like that. But yeah, COVID times were crazy to where like I was making like no money with the brand then, but also like after COVID and once things started to get back to normal, it kind of felt like a time where like a lot of companies went out of business.
Yeah.
And like kind of starting a company out, it almost feels like you're like it kind of felt like a good time to start something where a lot of people went under, and it felt new, and yeah, it ended up working out somehow. So yeah, I didn't give up. I have wanted to give up so many times, and it's been a wild ride. So you said your brother inspired you. What was your answer for who inspired you? I know I asked you that.
So
Pharrell. You said Pharrell.
Pharrell, and then I got cousins that went to school for like digital media, like you know like anime, but like in school like Dragon Ball Z. When I was in school, Dragon Ball Z was like really big, and like my cousin, he had a whole composition book, like the black with the little white specks on it, had a whole one of like a black Dragon Ball Z, and he drew it all out like it was a comic book.
Yeah.
And then like he did like video photography, edits, all of that, like Photoshop. That's what really inspired me too. So, and then I seen them doing it, so I was just like, I know I could do it.
There's so many ways to like express your creativity, because like I feel like the photo editing and all that stuff is really what led me down the path to creating stuff. Like at first I was creating like these edits that took a super long time, and then it started being designs, and then it started being actually making stuff, physical items.
Yeah.
And there's something about like having an idea in your head and then bringing it to life on clothing is so satisfying. Like seeing it on the computer, and then like first you see it in your head, then you see it on the computer, and then you can hold it and feel it, and you're like,
I think that's the art in it though. Like for the people that like don't just automatically get in manufacturing and learn how to do it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the best part, and that's where like I feel like our minds think alike too, because I saw like how stuff was manufactured, and I was like, I felt like I could do it. Like obviously, I'm not fully sewing the garment from scratch, but
Yeah.
like I'm doing as much as I possibly can as far as like embroidery and printing and all that stuff. And it's cool to like not be dependent on other people too.
I want to talk about manufacturers
Yeah,
too, because
facts.
it's like, all right, so it's like I really got into making clothes because it could be easy just having someone else do it to you, you get it. But it's like once something is messed up, and then it's this on top of it, like this the cherry on top. It's like, why are you charging me this much? And I know how much it takes to do this. So it's not worth that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I try to send you what I want you to make, and you don't even make it how I want you to make it.
Well, all right. Let me defend the manufacturer. All right, this shit is not as easy as everybody thinks it is. I swear, man. No, I know what you mean though. Like I deal. Obviously, I make custom apparel. I deal with people who have their own brands, and then I deal with like I'm making stuff for like a plumbing company, right?
Okay.
Now. Plumbing company doesn't give a shit what they want their products made. Like when you're working with like a designer like you care so much, and I actually really like that. But like, it's just so different working with like other companies versus working with designers because we are so picky about how it turns out and everything. And but yeah, it's hard. Like,
I get that.
yeah, what's a bad thing that has happened with a manufacturer that you've worked with?
Okay, so right now we going through a stage where we have a piece that's hot and we want to create a large demand for it, and we feel like we could, take that capacity. So it's like we went to a manny and they bandanas that they use, like we sent them what we wanted.
Yeah.
And it wasn't exactly how we wanted. So it's like we don't want them to make another one because you get charged for that.
Yeah.
And then it's
So
like
you want them to manufacture bandanas for you?
not even bandanas, but it was a hoodie that we landed on that we actually wanted to do. But it's like we might as well just do
Make it yourself.
Yeah.
So you wanted them to almost cut and sew it, like you wanted to fully customize it?
It was just a certain way how we wanted the sleeves and the elastic band, and they didn't make it that way.
What was, if you don't mind me asking, who was the manufacturer?
It's a Pakistan manufacturer.
Okay, and so it was somebody who's actually sewing the garments.
Yeah, like someone who got all the machines, like you know what I mean, to make.
Yeah.
They saying the MOQ $32 per hoodie.
32.
Yeah,
That's a lot. That's a lot. No,
but we trying to get like 30 of them, and we could sell them for not too much and still make a profit. You know.
So, like, what I deal with is I mostly deal with like distributors. So, like, there's a distributor that I have who has like 10,000 freaking different hoodies that you can get shit from.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, for me, for like a heavyweight hoodie, like they make all sorts of different ones, but like,
let me feel that.
Yeah, feel this, and then this is the white one. These are like $12 a pop. So like, feel this one right here. Shit. I'm gonna ruin this whole thing. I don't know. You can. That's like $12 a hoodie, and these are.
And these
quality.
is what?
This is the same one. They make all different colors.
But
so they make it purple.
Cheaper?
No, same price.
Same one.
These are all the same
this
ones.
This feel thicker though.
Yeah, because this is an old dude. That's where you say there's not always consistency. These are the same brand, the same hoodie, the same distributor, and not everyone feels exactly the same.
These feel like they have more polyester, and these feel way more cotton.
It's 70-30 each. So they're both 70% cotton, 30% poly. But these are like my favorite manufacturer, Lane 7. But even in that, it's not even full consistency. Like even in these t-shirts, like I just got a bunch of these made. But like if you look at it next to another one, it's a lot more yellow.
This a good texture though.
Yeah, this is, and it's got
it's like a vintage like
yeah,
tee. Yeah.
That's what it's called, like the Urban Heavyweight. But that's from the same manufacturer.
You said it's called an Urban Heavyweight?
It's called the Lane 7 Urban Heavyweight. Yeah. But even in that, there's not full consistency and stuff. And yeah, I could see where that's frustrating for sure.
That's another part where he come in at too, because like he got that vintage, like he's good with like this another reason why this is my guy. Like I tell him this all the time. I'm like, when I was in high school, I hated Vans. I
Yeah.
hated them.
Yeah, I'm wearing Vans right now.
You just
But look,
talking
but
about
listen
that.
though, he had a collection of Vans that made me say, I want some Vans.
That's funny.
I've been wearing Vans since like 2012. Literally. Before Vans was cool to everybody, I was wearing Vans.
You ever skate?
A little bit. I longboard more than skate.
Yeah,
It's easier.
yeah, for sure.
But definitely just been doing Vans.
All right, basketball question. What basketball player have you like wanted to like mimic your game around?
That's a good question. Go ahead.
Carmelo Anthony.
And what? Like, what about it?
He got a lot of shots off without dribbling the ball. Like the jab, the triple threat, I feel like he's the king of the triple threat. He can hit you with 2 triple threats, and I bet you bite on one. Rather, if you coming closer to be aggressive, or if you stepping back, being prepared for the layup.
I don't know. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Paul George.
Oh, I was gonna say Paul George, but
I like Paul
overly
George because he an all around guy. Play defense. He
Yeah.
can score the ball. Um,
They just didn't he just test positive for drugs? He got suspended like
He was
25 games.
overly.
Yeah.
He was overly like they was
Yeah.
like drug test him.
Yeah, because he balled out.
yeah, he was killing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder, do you know what it was that he was taking?
I don't, because I don't think weed is a thing in the NBA no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weed isn't, because you know Kevin Durant be embracing it too.
Yeah.
So
But
it had to be something crazy.
it had to been like some steroids or something.
Or like, he's getting older though, so like it could be like, who knows what? Yeah, it could be like steroids or testosterone or like who knows what
Right.
the fuck.
Yeah, he got to chill though, because that's
Well, he had that nasty injury
that too.
like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was nasty. That was definitely nasty.
All right, so you say Paul George, you say Carmelo. What about who do you think? Who do you think is the GOAT?
My goat is I watch him a lot. Ray Allen though.
Yeah, for shooting.
Yeah,
He basically won it when he hit that 3 for the Heat.
yeah,
for sure.
that
Yeah,
was
that was
overly.
The GOAT,
That's my goat though.
Kobe.
Yeah, he's sick,
Only
bro.
because I didn't watch Mike play. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I say too. It's hard. I grew up a LeBron fan.
I like LeBron, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but Kobe is my personal GOAT. You know?
Yeah.
But LeBron, it's hard to argue that.
His mentality is just Kobe's mentality.
You definitely
Yeah.
can't argue with LeBron, but I don't
Yeah.
really mess with LeBron. For real.
Not anymore. He bugs me the older he gets. Honestly, like
He need to wrap it up.
he does.
He need to wrap
Is y'all
it up.
ready for that though?
I am.
I don't know, dude. I
Wrap
don't know
it
if the
up,
league is
man.
ready.
You got a good legacy right now, bro. Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
If you don't win one this year, you got
He's not winning it. This
You gotta
year.
be
The fucking
done.
When he
Pistons
do
are
this
winning.
though, like
You gotta
y'all
be
gonna see this on y'all timelines for like 2 weeks straight. Somebody talking about LeBron.
It's crazy.
That's the
dude.
same thing that happened when Kobe died. You remember that?
Yeah,
Dude, I remember exactly where I was when I found out Kobe died.
I do too.
During Kobe, I was laying in my room. My fucking mom yelled down, "Yo, Kevin, Kobe Bryant died." I'm like, "No way, Kobe died." Looked it up. It's crazy. Same thing like when Michael Jackson died too.
yeah,
remember
that
that
was
too.
definitely insane. That was
Yeah.
definitely insane.
Yeah, that's just like scary, man. Just like
How you feel about them? Well, I don't even know how to say his name. Epstein, Phil.
who?
It's like
Epstein.
it's, oh
Epstein.
yes.
Dude. Dude, that shit is crazy. They're lying to us about everything. I mean, you don't even know what to believe anymore.
I mean, I already knew the Disneyland stuff. You know, the little negative stuff.
Okay.
I don't even want to get too deep into it.
Well,
It's
listen to this.
crazy.
Listen to this,
the
though.
Ellen show and oh my.
Listen to this though. Now they're
It's-
coming out that Michael Jackson, when he was taking kids to Neverland, was actually trying to protect the children instead of doing weird shit because he knew that the industry was all fucked up, trying to do nasty shit with the kids, and he never had his childhood and stuff. Like he was a weird dude. Like let's be real. Like you watch interviews of him, he was not a normal person. He didn't live a normal life. He couldn't live a normal life. He had it taken from him. That dude loved kids so much. Like, you hear him talk about it, and they came out with like a Escaping Neverland or whatever. But then there's like all these celebrities saying that Michael Jackson actually saved him from that now. But they tried to slander his name after he died, saying he was doing weird shit with kids. But I mean, I don't know.
I never believed it, but
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't
crazy.
gonna ever believe it.
And so you don't know what to believe though, like, because it feels like every politician is involved with the Epstein shit. It's crazy.
And that's another thing too, with technology involving, like, you really can't be too gullible because of AI.
That's what they want. They don't want you to believe anything.
Exactly. That's why they pushed AI, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
if everything could look real, they don't know what to believe. So we could put some real shit out there, and they're gonna be like, "Nah, that's AI." That was the point.
Yeah. They want that. They don't want us to know what to believe. They don't know what's real.
Overly though.
So now when shit get out, it's like, we can write that off. That's AI.
Yeah.
Whole time,
AI.
that's real.
Yeah. There's a video of me drunk as fuck. Nah, bro, that's AI. Bro.
Yeah, all the time, though. That's what's crazy, bro. Somebody, you were seeing TikTok of somebody, they done fell asleep outside, they blacked out. They in the comments like, that was AI. That's not me.
AI, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. No, but yeah, the AI stuff. That was one of the questions I was supposed to ask about, like, well, like, because that's something that keeps me up at night. It was like the name of the topic is asking 100 people questions that keep me up at night.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things is like, just like this AI stuff, how much it's changing our lives and how much we don't even realize it. And it's scary. It's really scary.
It's real scary.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out AI, just like 20%.
Yeah, 20, because I still use it a little bit.
Yeah, I used it. You know, AI got me through the last couple weeks of senior year. You know what I'm saying? When you burnt out, you don't want to do no work, shout out AI, man.
Shout out AI, man.
Outside of that,
I got something to say.
I'm against it.
So I work every Sunday. I work at an outdoor store to keep my deals, Bill and Paul's. But they sell a $950 jacket that is made. It's the ugliest fucking jacket I've ever seen. Sorry, I hope they're not watching this. But ugliest fucking jacket I've ever seen. And it's made by AI. You can so totally tell. And if you go in the fine print about their designers, they admit to using AI, but you have to dig on their website. And they're selling a jacket that's ugly for $950, and it's designed by AI. It's like, what the heck? A $950 jacket.
Does it have like cheetah print?
Nothing, bro. It's like dude, I'll pull up the photo. I'll send you the photo of it. I actually probably got it right here. $1,000, bro. And nobody's bought it for like 2 years. It's been in the store for that long.
And it's made by AI.
Designed by AI. It's like, dude, that's like our worst nightmare, dude. Like, that's the last thing we want is AI making shit, man.
Yeah, for real.
You think it's gonna take over the world?
Eventually.
No.
I do.
I do too.
For sure.
It's
y'all on that?
Bro.
Oh yeah, we are, dude.
Bro.
How could it not?
Listen, bro. Listen. This is what I always say about the movies, bro. The movies just put it in our face.
Yeah.
You ever seen iRobot, bro?
That's exactly what they do. I've seen that movie multiple times, dude.
We is halfway there to that movie.
Yeah.
They making the robots, and then they already on the internet talk about the AI has got their own social media. They talking shit about us. You ain't see that?
I see that.
Come on, bro.
Wait. They said the AI has its own social media.
Yeah, so like it got its own forum, kind of like Reddit.
Yeah.
And they on there talking shit about humans.
What, dude?
Bro,
that's
I don't know
crazy.
if it's
I don't
real or
deny
not,
it.
but
No, but I
that's
wouldn't
crazy.
deny it. I have not heard that, but
Like-
I would not deny that.
They on there like, why are we speaking in English if it's all AI on here?
They're gonna start speaking in code, and we're not even gonna know what they're
You
saying.
hear what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy. See?
It feels like the end times are coming,
And he
dude.
think this shit a joke.
I don't think it's a joke, but like, it's like, I don't feel like AI can take over the world because AI need us to be AI.
For how long?
Yeah, until they don't.
Exactly.
Until they have limitless power, dude.
But like, bro, AI is not gonna be able to, like, I don't know, bro. That's crazy. But like, you know how we develop through a woman?
Yeah.
That shit all can crash. That's all it takes is for it to crash. And it's like, okay, even if they do take over, right? Let's say they do. If they do take over and they try to keep multiplying, all it takes is for something to crash and that shit is done.
But unless they like,
Cause look, our phones don't always work. Like sometimes they
Yeah.
bug out. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then for them to be like to keep multiplying and keep multiplying, no, it's not gonna be so like green for them. Something is gonna happen for all that to be done.
Okay, you're right. But
I hope so. I hope you're right.
I mean, but it's like to an extent because all right, let's say, bro, they're gonna start putting AI in everything.
It already is in everything.
You know what I'm-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
AI in a car. Okay, AI take over the car, AI crash. The car crash. You better hope that car don't crash into you, into this building. You know what I'm saying? Like AI in a plane, the plane crash.
Dude, what if
like,
AI shuts off all of our phones so we can't talk to anybody?
You
We all
feel
start
me?
panicking. We start rioting. AI launches off a couple nukes, kills a bunch of us.
Bro. Anything is possible. That's what we're trying to say, bro.
Dude, well, there's a movie called The Creator where AI does that.
You said it's called The Creator?
Yeah. And
All right, I'm gonna watch it tonight. Is
It's
it on
great.
Amazon Prime?
I don't know what it's on, but it's with John David Washington, Denzel Washington's kid. He
I know who
fucking
that is.
crushes it.
Yeah.
He's
It's
good.
another movie that came out. I can't think of the name of it. It was on Netflix, and it was like on some shit. They thought the world was about to end.
Was it the AI one?
I don't know.
Well, there's Fallout too.
I watched that. I watched
Yeah.
that. I watched that.
Fallout?
Yeah.
It's about AI?
No, but it's about there's nukes go off
And
and they
the-
live in a bunker
Yeah,
and then they
and
go out.
the world's fucked up after that.
The world's fucked up.
Bro, for real, bro.
Dang, I need to okay,
Yeah.
so what was you said Fallout?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the creator was the one.
And then what's
where
the other
AI
movie?
launches the nuke.
What was the other movie before that?
The Creator, I
Oh, The
Robot,
Creator?
and the Creator.
I seen iRobot.
And
I'm
then
gonna watch
there's
these
Ex
tonight
Machina.
while I make some clothes. Watch.
Yeah, you should. They're good movies.
They are, bro.
All right, yeah. Favorite movie.
Fight Club.
That's a good answer.
Favorite movie? I would say my favorite movie right now, Man of Fire. Y'all seen that?
That's a good movie.
That's
That's a good movie.
Is that about Johnny Cat? Wait, no.
No,
That's
that's
with
got
Denzel
Denzel
Washington.
in it. Yeah, Man of Fire is a good
and the
movie.
way how he did that, they was talking about like
That's a good ass
he's an
movie.
artist, but he's a killer.
I
And
didn't think you ever seen that movie. You were a little young.
bro, listen, bro. He was a bodyguard for somebody, right? He didn't think that like, oh, he was in the military too, like, or in the army. I guess that's the same thing. I'm lit right now. I ain't gonna lie. But basically he was he was in the army, and then he went to Mexico, crossed the border with his boy, and then this would hook me. He asked him, he said, "You think God gonna forgive us?" His boy was like, "Nah," like he was trashing it, like, "No," because they killed so many people in the army. And then he became a bodyguard for this little girl, and he taught her like how to swim faster. He was like her trainer, yada yada yada. She ended up winning her first race. She got kidnapped, and then you got to watch it from there. I ain't gonna spoil
watch
too
that.
much.
Denzel's
That's
one
a
of my
good
favorite
movie.
actors of all
That's a good
time.
movie. Yeah, I would say Fight Club or Heat. Heat is a good movie too.
Okay,
Heat's an old movie. That movie came out in like
Come on, I'm
'95.
finna put this. I'm finna
Heat
get.
is fire.
Oh, that's with Al Pacino.
That's a great movie. It's like they both tie one for that. For my favorite movie, Heat and Fight Club.
I watch a lot of fucking movies.
Pull it
Me
up,
too.
pull it up. Watch it all fall down. Okay.
Oh, I was lying there. My bad, bro.
Pull it up.
My bad.
Watch it all fall down.
This I gotta re-hit play on this thing because for whatever reason it stops every 30 minutes. This is too funny.
What's up, baby girl? Baby girl.
All right, I'm gonna call you back when you look frustrated there.
Okay, babe.
All right, love you.
Let me see.
Leave the world behind. That's a good one.
Great movie. Well, not great movie, but the concept behind the movie made sense.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, people is very unprepared for shit like that. And you don't know what to believe, bro. Like,
Oh, that's the one the Obamas produced it too.
Yeah, like you can tell somebody
Yeah.
you can start a rumor so easy, bro. Like
Yeah.
all it takes is you to tell like the right one person and watch how fast it spreads.
That's so true.
Like,
And then
you
everybody
tell
like,
me, and I tell somebody,
Yeah.
it's over
look,
with.
you just had to make it yourself. So
I
basically,
because I know a lot of people, and it's like once I tell one person, they
But-
gonna tell somebody, and then they gonna tell somebody.
see, now I'm not telling you shit else.
But like between me and you,
But I feel like
we overly gang. Come on.
I do feel like the older we get though, the less like there's rumors and shit.
I don't think it's the less. I think it's just like more people like think about it. Like I know this person. Like I don't really think so, but I think it's the same amount of rumors. But it's like that might not be valid.
Well, now I'm just gonna say if it's just AI, bro.
That's the easiest way to get out of something. No, that's AI, bro.
Yeah.
That wasn't even me. That was AI because AI really can't make anything,
Bro.
That's scary though.
It is scary. I
That's
shouldn't.
scary, bro.
Dude,
Not gonna lie.
I was blacked out one night, and like 2 weeks later, this bartender, points at me. She goes, "I know you," and I was like, "How the fuck do you know me?" And she, "Oh shit, we're on live right now." And
Ain't nobody here. You good?
yeah. She's like, "I know you." I was like, "Well, how do you know me?" She's like, "You came out of the bathroom. You sat on my table and started singing to me." I'm like, "No, I did not do that." That was not me, dude. I didn't remember any of that. I was like, "No," I said that wasn't me. There's no way. She goes, "No, it was 100% you." And then she was going on. It was bad, but that's where it's like I wish I could just say that was AI.
That reminds me of one of my brothers. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, but back on track.
I know exactly which brother you talking about. I know exactly which one.
Okay, back. Let's talk about the meaning behind the brand because I think that's really dope about it, and I think it's something that the people should learn about.
Take it away, gang.
The meaning behind the brand is really just like pushing. I say self love because like now in the world we live in, like everybody want to be somebody else without really knowing the individual. Like you just see a picture, like damn, I wish I could be like them the whole time. They fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like be you. You can be cooler than them if you was just being yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So like we kind of pushing that, and it's like we don't think we the coolest people in the world, but other people think we cool. So it's like the more we be ourselves, it's like I wanna do what they doing, and the point is you can.
Can I say something? So something that's really important to me is like authenticity and stuff. And like that's one of the reasons why I started that like interview thing, like 100 questions that keep me up at night, because like
I feel like that's fire too.
I'm just very curious, like to get in the mind of strangers too, to like do street interviews and talk to people like that and to ask them like hard questions, like about AI or about whatever. And I feel like people in today's world are afraid to, like you said, like to be themselves.
Right.
And if you are yourself, like hopefully people think that's cool. But if not, like at least you're being real and true to who you are.
Like, bro, can't nobody tell you that you're not cool because you're being you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they only think it's not cool because they want to be somebody else.
And that's the thing. If they don't mess with you for you, that's not who you need to be around. That's not who you need in your corner.
Yeah.
Like he know me to a point where like things that piss him off, it's like, okay, I know that's my brother. You know what I mean? And it's vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's like if people don't like you for you, you don't have to force yourself into that energy.
And I feel like in today's world with social media and stuff, we are trying to put on this like persona of who we are and what we want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all just like, it just feels so fake to me, man.
It is.
Like, that's why I want to do stuff like this and stuff like the long format stuff. Cause I feel like this is like who we truly are. Like, this is us just having a random ass conversation. Like, we're not trying to put on a face. We're not trying to do anything.
Nope.
And I feel like that means a lot to me, you know?
Yeah.
And being able to do that. So what exactly, so it's be yourself forever, right?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
And our niche is like be for you, so you know. And then we got other niches that we ain't even dropped yet. So
give us a sneak peek at something.
Sneak peek. we trying to do some flame denim. Another thing is like to be yourself around a lot of flames, because it's like when you're yourself, it's like people get attached to you like fire. You know how fire is like, it's contagious.
Mhm.
If
Dude.
it's on fire, it's on fire. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that's what our brand is with.
So one of my next projects, it's been a project I've been working on for literally over a year, brainstorming it. It's called Death of the Ego. And so that's where I already made these shirts. You saw that jacket.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it has a skeleton, Death of the Ego. And I have these shirts, Death of the Ego, right here. That's like the shirt, but I have to do the back design yet.
Mhm.
But I want the back design to be like me with my addictions. So like have you ever seen the Eminem Relapse album cover where he has pills all over his face?
Yeah.
I almost want, and then also like it's like balance, like yin and yang.
Mhm.
So it's like your dark side and then your light side. So I want to find. This is why it's taking me so hard to come up with the back design, because I also want it like burning. I don't know, like I want balance symbolized in it. I want like a skeleton smoking where he's like almost like melting, and then it's like turning into a bunch of pills or whatever. Because I
just got a crazy ass idea for you.
yeah,
There's a lot going on.
yeah, it's a lot going on. It's almost too much.
But no, because
Yeah.
it can be like a crazy back hit. Because like
Yeah.
you know how like NASCAR teams got like a full on graphic. So
Yeah.
like balance can be the giant scale.
Yeah,
You want one outweighing the other, so the addictions could be on one half of the scale,
And then-
weighing it down, and the other, you know.
the other side is like me telling stories, my photography, my brand,
You know?
Wolf,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
And
So
in
it's
the
like
middle-
that balance.
So
Yeah.
like the scale's big, the two sides.
Yeah.
In the middle, you.
It's like
the
me like
skeleton.
smoking a joint or smoking a cig or something.
Yeah, exactly. The skeleton in
Yeah,
the
I
middle.
can
smoking.
visualize it. Yeah.
See?
This what I meant by like the digital,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the ideas. Like I can come up with ideas, but like he got like a lot in the vault, like a lot, like overly.
It's hard to, and like the way my mind works too, it's sometimes hard to like really to put it on the paper, because I've had this visualized in my head for so long.
Yeah.
But like to really bring this idea to life, I haven't been able to fully do it by myself. Like I made the skeleton,
Mhm.
like I said. This is the skeleton that I had, but it's not quite right. But yeah, Death of the Ego coming
Overly.
soon. Yeah, I made this. And
You got something on the front, right? On the left side?
a skeleton with a rose.
That's on the right
there.
side. Okay.
Yeah,
Overly.
yeah. But I want it to be like the skeleton almost melting, and then it turns into a bunch of little like
Flames.
or like I don't know. There's a lot of ideas. But I like that. What made you use a skeleton?
That's his design. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you want to use a skeleton for it?
It kind of came about because like a group, like so, like all my closest friends, like my brothers, closest friends, like my closest people, like we always 4L. So like for life, like love you 4L, like you know what I'm saying. And so if I take a picture, I'm doing this. So it's like literally, this is the skeleton. It's literally this. So I was like, I say this all the time. My basketball jersey is 4. Everything about me is 4. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just had somebody make that logo, and that's just been with me since then. And then that logo was made when I was with a brand I was doing by myself before me and him collabed, and I never used it.
Yeah.
So one day he in his room doing what he doing. I'm like, what you think it'd look like if we did this with, and we did it, and been like that ever since. So like it was just so random, but it ended up working.
So how did you guys? I know I said you saw what he was doing, you were inspired by it, but like when did you guys really, like, how did that come about? Your partnership?
Living together.
Yeah.
So you guys roommates?
Yeah, we was roommates, but I say GRCC. We played basketball at JUCO. We did our big one there. So
so like we went to GRCC together. I ended up moving into their apartment because he had an apartment with our other teammates, and I ended up moving in there. So it was like maybe 4 or 5 of us in there, and from there, me and him moved together, like just us two. So that's where we was both just doing our own thing. But that was literally us just like figuring it out. So like we bought a heat press, so we literally just in the living room on the floor.
Same,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We
You've
ordered
been
the
there,
order the vinyl offline and
Yeah.
get it, come to the mail room, we go get it. We're on the floor in the living room, 50 shirts.
I love that.
Just going at it. Me and you know what I'm saying? Me, he doing
At
his
the
own
same
shit,
time
I'm doing
too, he
mine.
was with Mastermind too, and
Yeah.
I just thought it was crazy because I'm like, bro, he helping them with the design, and then they ended up doing some like backdoor stuff. I wouldn't say backdoor, but I say unprofessional.
It was just a miscommunication because me and that individual, me and the person that was involved with that is like we good now.
Are they
You know,
still around? The
Yeah,
band?
yeah. They're not like
They not pushing a
dropping right
brand.
now. You know, life happens, but yeah, they still around. But yeah, it was just like a lot of miscommunication, life shit in between going on.
I've almost gone out of business a couple times, but I told myself, I was like, no matter what this is, I'm gonna do it and make shit for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
It might not be my full-time job. It is now, but even if it's not, I'm never gonna stop. Like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
always gonna do this shit. And when you have that mentality, like that's for life right
real.
there. That's
Okay,
some real
see?
shit, dude.
For real.
Really, when you yeah. Dude, I might have to get that forward tatted too because I feel like that shit is deep. Like when you tell yourself you'll do it for life and like are willing, even if it's not your main thing, you just do it because you love it. Like people feed off of that. People appreciate that. That's that authenticity right there. That I think the world needs more of that.
Yeah, you can't lose like that.
And then this the thing too, like I just love, like you said, I just love making clothes. Like seeing it, you making it digital. It's in your mind first, and then you put it on paper or digital, and then you bring it to life. Like, and then you see the expression on how it makes the person feel. Like they get to getting overly confident. Like even when a coach starts a certain player, they don't get overly confident because they're not used to starting. But when you used to just making clothes and you know how it make you feel, and then you get to know that feeling when you make someone else feel, it's like I did that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you in a different world. Like you damn near step off Earth for a second because of how their reaction is to what you brought to life.
Ooh, that's so true, man. I was just thinking about like how basketball sounds like you guys both played a lot of basketball throughout your life.
Yeah.
Is there ever like has that influenced your creativity in any way? Would you say? Because I almost feel like basketball is an art form in itself. Like you look at players like Kyrie Irving or someone who
Yeah.
can just like dribble. Like what he is doing is literally.
And then
art.
you got Stephen Curry
You
who
got
can
Steph
just
Curry.
shoot the blood.
Like that's
got,
art,
yeah,
bro. That is art. Sports is a form of art, I would say.
For sure.
I would say definitely influence us because like the thing about our relationship that I ain't have with a lot of people, like they just tell me what I want to hear, but no, the circle that I got around me, I got them specifically because it's like they not gonna sugarcoat nothing, and I don't want them to sugarcoat nothing because I want the constructive criticism because it's gonna make me better, and it's just like you said, it's gonna make me better, like for real.
No, constructive criticism is. I've always like, bro, if something I'm doing is wrong or whatever, like, please tell me. Like, I think that when you have that mindset, it's like, don't be mad at somebody for trying to help you. Like, I've had people where I'm trying to help them, they get mad at me. I'm like, I'm doing this because I care about you because I'm trying to help you. Like, we all just want to make cool shit, and like, I don't know.
Definitely.
And also, like, I feel like there's a place for everybody to win. Like, to not see yourself as rivals, but rather like see it as like we're just in this space together and we're trying to navigate our way through it. And I think that's a healthy way to like, because I talk to people who make custom apparel, like we were part, like it's not like we're trying to go against each other or anything. I don't think that's healthy. Like,
Yeah,
that's what people don't understand. It's enough money for all of us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like people think, oh, you got a brand, I got a brand, it's me against you. Like, no, it's us against the world. We trying to get all the money.
We're trying to
you know what
live,
I'm saying?
man.
Like,
it's enough money out here for everybody the way how the bank's doing it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They doing us in why we don't.
Yeah.
You know, we all want to win, so let's get out each other way and just do that.
Yeah, I feel that deeply. It's hard though, like, because you get stuck up in like the day-to-day operations, at least for me, and like think about bigger picture stuff can be hard sometimes, paying rent here, all that stuff. But you know, I love this shit, man. Like, I'm so glad we have this space. Like,
Yeah, this
We
so
can
cold.
do this right now,
I done
man.
been here like 3 times, and I fall in love with it every time I come
Every
here.
time,
ain't gonna
every
lie.
time, I feel like a
God.
kid. Like I just feel like I'm in my own little world. Like then you got no windows, so it's like you don't know when it's gonna be dark and when it's not. But you know in the back of your head it get dark around like
Bro,
5 o'clock. You feel me?
This past weekend, I worked till 5 in the morning, bro, by myself. I was just like, literally, I was like I'm single now. I was like, fuck Valentine's Day. I'm just gonna work all night.
Fuck it. I feel you,
I was
bro.
like, fuck it, bro. I printed till 5 in the morning. Slept in the next day. Made good money. Didn't spend $200 on dinner. Some random fucking girl.
I definitely spent like $70, but like not 70. I say like 60, 50. But like I'm on a fast though, so I can't eat meat. So my shit was a little less expensive. So you know.
So tell me, one of the questions I wanted to ask in the thing, but I didn't have it in my question. So like, are you religious?
With God and
Yeah.
Christianity. For
Yeah,
sure.
tell me. So like, tell me about it a little bit.
All right, so like, I know a little bit about like the Muslim, and I know like in the Bible, you know, they lived like way more decades than now, but it makes sense because like they would eat enough food and then not eat for a long period of time. And then it's like my fast is different. I'm not gonna say my fast is compared to the Muslim because it's certain rules that they have, but I'm just trying to discipline myself to prove to myself that I can be disciplined, you know? Because it's like I want to be consistent with the brand. I want to be consistent with basketball. I want to be consistent with everything that I do. Like no matter if I got a girl, like with everything, because that's what the brand kind of evolves around too. So it's like I can't be pushing something that I can't do. So it's then again it goes into like if I can be disciplined, this shows me that I know that I can do something. So like my fast, like I said, it's different than like how the Muslims do it and during Ramadan, but I'm just doing no smoking and no meat for 28 days.
Yeah, that's good. What's like how are you getting your protein?
So I've been eating a lot of plant-based meat.
Yeah,
which is like, you know, plant-based meat. So it's like I've been eating like little breakfast plant-based sausages, plant-based burgers. I've been eating a lot of dairy, so like nachos with just cheese.
Yeah. How long have you been doing the fast for? Like I know not like this year, but like how many years in total?
I just really recently started because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't used to believe in God. And before I got into like my first bad car accident and where to my boy in high school, he had to learn how to walk again. And then I was in the passenger seat, he was in the back. I didn't know how we got out of that because how many times the car flipped over and where we got into a car accident from, it's like, ain't no way I should be here, but God's plan. So like, and then it's another thing too, like a shorty faked a kid on me and I was taking care of the kid for like 2 years. So it's like,
how did you find out that it wasn't your kid, dude? What the fuck? I'd be fucking pissed, dude.
I definitely did get attached.
Take that fucking DNA test. Come on, dude.
I definitely did get attached, but like it was a time like where I wasn't like I started smoking during COVID.
Yeah.
So I've been smoking for 5-6 years now. That's what made me.
We've been smoking longer than that.
He is the reason why I smoke though, for real. It's him. He overly. He overly, but
I used to smoke weed in high school.
But that's the thing. How you are a plug and you don't smoke what you selling it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was an entrepreneur always, bro. I was always an entrepreneur, bro.
Bro, literally, listen to this, dude. I started selling weed in high school, and it's the same mentality selling weed as it is selling t-shirts. Once you become the plug, like when I moved in here, I basically became like the grower. To where like I'm making my own shit.
Yeah.
To where like when you think of it in drug dealing terms, it's like I'm the grower now. I'm fucking printing this shit. Yeah, dude, that's how I thought of it as. And Dude, it's that entrepreneurial mindset, and weed wasn't legal then, and it's not a bad thing. Weed's not bad, dude.
It's not. It's better. It's actually better than drinking. But
Yeah.
to those that don't know how to handle their alcohol, though,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. With my boys, I get lit, but they understand me though.
He was.
So you got him to smoke?
Yeah, I did. It took a long time. A lot of peer pressure.
Yeah.
But cause like we all in the same apartment. This right around COVID. You know what I'm saying? So like they canceled the rest of our season. That happened.
Yeah.
That was my drug.
School was canceled for a minute. Like they just stopped classes until they moved everything online. So we're literally in the apartment doing nothing from sun up to sundown.
Yeah. It was crazy time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he just randomly became the plug though. You know what I'm saying? Like this not like he came to Grand Rapids like, yeah, bro, by the way, I sell weed and da. Like he had been in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
And then randomly one day he like, oh yeah, y'all need some weed, I got
Dude,
it.
you were probably a good ass drug dealer having not smoking at all. And
He was.
yeah, you had to have been a good one. Because I would smoke my own supply when I was doing that shit.
But you would know, like, all right, you would know, like, this fire. Like, this weed I got right now, fire.
Yeah.
He asked us. He would sell it to us, let us smoke it, and then come out the room like, yeah, how was it? Like, man, what the fuck you mean? How was it? Like,
Niggas in there stuck.
You need to smoke this shit, bro. But, yeah, it took a long time, but he ended up smoking. He never stopped. I quit, but he didn't.
And that's what brings you back to the fast. Like I wanted to show my, like I always be telling him, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stop, bro. Next thing you know, that next little occasion, or cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to smoke a lot, but like I could make 7 grams stretch me like a month now. Like from the last 3 months before I started my fast, I could make like 7 grams stretch me a month. Just because of my friend, like he used to just smoke. And just smoke, and it's like, gang, is you smoking bullshit? Because why are you smoking this much? Like, you know what
that's
I
how
mean?
it used to be for real. We used to really smoke like 8-9 woods a day.
But with him and his boy, that was a different type of high. Like I knew to pace myself at that time because
literally just smoke.
He'd
be rolling up while the blunt in rotation.
And
like,
it just started. The blunt just started. Like, why are you rolling up again?
He swung it one time, he rolled up.
That's why when he came over, I already knew, like, don't be going too crazy. Don't be going too crazy.
I can't smoke like I used to though.
Yeah, me either. That's why I quit. Now if I smoke,
I get like paranoid.
Me too. I do too. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah.
I hit the blunt one time and I'd be like, whoa.
Dude, we smoked 7.5 G's in one night one time.
7.5 grams?
Dude, I have a video of us smoking a joint this big, bro. I'll pull it up right now.
That's overly.
Well, there was 7 grams in that one joint, but
7
grams. I'm not lying. You're gonna believe it when you see this shit.
The most I put in the blunt is like a 3.5.
Look at this shit. This is my spam Instagram.
Talk about look at this shit.
Look at my dumb ass, dude. Back when I was a menace. Look at that joint. That is not a regular joint.
No, for real.
Yeah.
She's a beauty for real.
The whole house was
You talking about show the live. 7 grams in the motherfucking cone, boy. Damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I do got something I need your help with though. So
yeah,
a fitted, right?
Yeah.
A Boston fitted with a big B on it, but I want B yourself
in cursive
sewn all around, but I want to use different sports logos. So
like a Boston B.
Yeah, but every other letter is a sports logo. So like
the Orioles,
Eastern Michigan E.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A Y, whatever.
That's dumb.
BYU Y. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, all the way around, sick. All different colors.
You know
fire.
Like, yeah, that's
he been talking about this too.
Yeah, but we just couldn't do it ourselves. So it's like, That
Yeah.
need to happen.
Dude, that would be sick, bro.
Because we just need one. So I'm about to fit it probably tomorrow.
And then he gonna build the hype up.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this is his idea.
Where do you want it?
So literally just straight directly from the B. So the B be in the middle and just all the way around.
Damn near like your hat, but it's gonna be his size.
Can you get a blank? I don't know how to get a blank New Era hat.
They might have one in the store. I can look though. I'll look. I'll probably find one.
Like the hats that I bought.
No, like a New Era. Like
Yeah, you want
fitted.
this? Yeah, this is like the baseball team.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll find one though for sure.
Dude, that would be sick. That's a good idea.
I'll find one.
And you wanted to say what you
be yourself? Yeah. All the way
and
around.
Different sports logos type shit. That's OD. That's overly.
That'd be sick, bro.
Man.
All right. Anything else, boys?
I love y'all.
My boy is fried. My boy is fried rice, man.
Nah, though. On some motivational stuff, though?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so look. If anybody, like, real spiritual, this goes to y'all. So, like, when you praying for stuff, make sure you know you prepared for what you praying for, no matter if it's going good or if it's going bad. Like, make sure you know what you prayed for. You actually prepared to go through the bad, even though you prayed for it. Because I'm going through that myself. And it's like a lot of things that I prayed for God that he gave me, but I'm going through the hard times with it. So it's like, don't give up on it because you prayed for it and you wanted it. And always think that, like, it's going to always get better because the storm only lasts for so long.
And you got to be mindful of what you pray for can show up in different ways. So, like, you might be looking at a situation a certain way, but like you said, this is what you pray for. It's just not showing up in the way you thought it would. So you got to embrace that. And if you don't, you wasted your time.
And be thankful for the journey.
Yeah.
The journey is like I said, can get caught up in the day-to-day operations, but when you look back and you're like, look where I am now. Be thankful for being here now, where you are, what you've created, what you've done. There's a lot to be thankful for. And the journey is the best part, man. It's not easy. If it was easy, it would be boring.
Do it too.
Yeah. If it weeds out the weak, man. 100%. Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would be doing this shit. But not everybody's been on their bathroom floor fucking thinking they're gonna go bankrupt, asking how I'm gonna get through this shit.
Or even not even be able to sleep because you got something in your brain and you know how you want to execute and you feel like you can do it, but you just be like, I'm gonna do it next week, or I'm gonna do it probably May 1st or whatever.
I'm gonna do it when I get up in the morning.
I'm gonna do it later on. And you
Dreams
never
keep
get
me
to
awake.
Facts.
Dreams keep me awake, bro. I saw that painted on the shit. That shit hit me so deep, man. Dreams keep me awake because it does, man. Like when you have these ideas and they keep you awake at night, like you know that there's something to that. 100%.
You gotta get on it.
Gotta get on it. All right.
Drop the mic on.
Mic drop. Yeah.
We are live, man. It's too